What up, crew? It's your boy The Pace with another walk-in video here. This time, it's a continuation of that tower video. We are gonna walk the Skywalk, kind of in reverse, from the CN Tower back to Union Station. So we're gonna go and take this 500-meter walk through the Toronto Skywalk. It was originally built as a weather-protected, walkway, an alternative to head to Union Station for commuters and travelers alike. And the path was originally built in 1989. So it'd be cool to see how there are some minor changes here in 2025. What has been done to the Skyway? How is it looking? I mean, of course, I wasn't here in 1989, but it'll be a nice chill walk. And if you were here in 1989 or the early 90s, please drop a comment below. I would like to hear your thoughts on how much it has changed or what it was like back then. Some nice gentle snowfall at the base of the tower, and I'm gonna have to wipe that off. It's another snowflake on the camera. And we're back. Okay, let's keep going. Some falling ice signs. And now we're going to see of course it's the gift shop. I don't think we're gonna get to see fish for free. But that is the inside of the Ripleys Aquarium. This is like the perfect snowfall. Very gentle. It's not a blizzard. It's not going in your face crazy. It's just unfortunate that sometimes these snowflakes fall in right directly onto the camera. But it is what it is. It's a nice little courtyard here. Bet you in the summer it's a nice lookout point. Looks like there's an alternative path coming from the base of the CN Tower. Look at that TD building glowing at night. So many beautiful nighttime views in Toronto, especially when it comes to buildings and lights. So this path is a part of the Skywalk as we head to the actual tunnel itself. And I guess the cool thing is that it was originally built in 1989, but the Skywalk was later integrated into the path system. So I mean, as much as people like to say things are not resourceful, this one was a pretty good job, in my opinion. There's one more look at the tower. Let's head inside. Exit or entrance here. So this is technically private property by the looks of that sign. First off, we see a couple ads for Ripleys Aquarium. But this bridge right now is taking us over a portion of the railway. And it looks like there's an alternative path that goes through the Delta Hotel, which, if you saw the tower video, that was at Lower Simcoe and Bremner. Here, let's see if we could get a quick shot of the westbound train there, the GO train. It's a bit blurry, so we'll keep moving. Right now, pretty quiet inside here. It's a few people going for a stroll. But I bet you during the summer, Or if you ever walk here during a convention like the auto show or Comic-Con, this gets a little bit busy. And if you ever walked here during the summer, it gets a little hot too. But I guess that's another structural feature, the architectural design. The glass windows and the glass ceilings were meant to bring in a bit of sunlight, as well as show you different views of the city. So they had those thoughts in mind as we take a look outside at some of the lit buildings. And here we are. This portion here is going to link us to the Up Express. The Up Express could be taken to the airport and provides links to, I believe, Bloor and Weston. But definitely fact check me on that one. And here we are. This here is the Up Express portion, which links to the Union Station. There's a Good Life Fitness in here. And just take a second here to take a look at this beautiful structure. I mean, it's quite amazing. It almost looks like those K'NEX toys back in the day. But so many geometric shapes. An arch, glass windows. It's quite beautiful and spacious. It almost feels like I'm inside of like an airplane hangar of some sort, or a hadron collider or something like that. I don't know. A few Pepsi machines here. I mean, this building just makes you feel so small. Such a high ceiling. Here's a bit of a Lego activation of some sort. And it looks like this is a Toronto mural made out of Legos. The CN Tower is approximately 57,626 Lego bricks tall. And it only takes one of them to step on to hurt. But that's a pretty cool mural. How did a... Okay, there's a drop on my camera. So here's how you buy your tickets for the Up Express. You could either use your Presto if you're local, or you could actually buy a physical ticket through one of these booths. There we go. I had to get rid of that little blurry spot. But basically, you'd take your ticket or your Presto and go through these gates here to catch the bus. Or sorry, the train. And it provides really easy access for anyone living along that line to downtown and vice versa, or to the airport. Oh, looks like there is a couple people there hoping to catch that next train. But yeah, I'd say the Up Express has been very efficient and quite a great addition to the city. And here we are, the entrance to Union Station. And those boards represent the GO trains and GO buses that are leaving or arriving at the station. And just like that, it only took about 10 minutes to get into Union Station from the Skywalk. So it's a pretty efficient bridge. I mean, if you were to take the outer routes through like Bremner or through Front Street, it'd probably take you a similar amount of time, give or take a couple minutes. There's a CIBC currency converter machine or just a regular ATM with slightly higher rates. Wink, wink. And here we are to Union Station. So we're going to check out kind of the old version of Union Station. I guess the Great Hall, per se. During the summer, there's probably a few like concerts that occur here. I think it was Blink 182 that did a free concert not too long ago, maybe in recent years. But it still has that old vibe to it in terms of its structure. It kind of resembles Grand Central Station in New York, but definitely way smaller. But you could access the York and Bay concourses here for Union Station, as well as the Via Rail station. And here we are, the Great Hall. Engraved on the top there, you could see some of the cities, capital cities. Saskatoon is there. Access to the York Concourse is to my right, or going downwards. Access to the subway, the GO, the Via Rail. Everything in one location. And that's what makes Union Station fairly efficient. It's the hub, it's everything in Toronto for transportation. So let's take a quick look at the Via Rail Hall. And this is where you'd enter to take the trains for the Via Rail, which provides support or transit to many parts of Canada. Be it connecting or straight. One of the more popular routes is Toronto to Montreal, which will probably take roughly, say, give or take 5 hours. You could also take a route that goes towards Vancouver, but I'm not 100% sure. I think some of them may require a connector. But basically, you'd wait here. There's Tim Hortons right there. We're not going to go too deep in there because quite a bit of security, but oh, there's some people looking to catch a train. But yeah, there's multiple hubs there. You'd be able to catch a train there. I always think the Great Hall is one of those places where it could use a bit of work, but it's kind of fine the way it is. Structurally, at least. So going down below, subways and streetcars, there are some shops too, recently developed. Base Station beforehand was not renovated from its original, construction in the 70s. But then in 2021, it was reopened after quite the redevelopment and renovation. The York Concourse on the other side opened in 2015. And yeah, that Bay Concourse, I believe, closed either early 2015 or late 2015, around that time, but it was pretty much out of commission for probably most part 5 years. So this is a look at the Bay Concourse, and this is a very, very, I guess, like up to par, state-of-the-art transportation hub. Down below is a few shops. It's kind of turned into a bit of an extension of the path, or even kind of a shopping mall for say. Very futuristic, a lot of digital screens, a lot of nice shops and restaurants. As you can see, the Shake Shack's down there. There's a cannabis store down there to the left. And here are some of the platforms for the GO. And the GO covers most of southern Ontario. I believe the most southernest point now you could take a GO train is now Niagara Falls, which that line has not been added until, say, recently. But this Union Station is a huge difference from when I used to commute back and forth from Hamilton, say like even in 2020, 2012, to start off my career. It used to be brown brick walls and a McDonald's. But now it's like this beautiful, like almost like futuristic shopping mall. There's that Shake Shack. Beautiful, glorious Shake Shack. Might be my top 5. No, top 3 burgers. Be Shake Shack. We'll just take another quick stroll through here. This like food hall that they have here, which there's also portions that extend to the York Concourse, is quite impressive. A lot of independent shops. There's a Blondie's Pizza who makes great pizzas. I'd say one of my top 5 Toronto pizzas. I'd still say Batty Olives is number 1. Maker's number 2. Tuts, which makes Egyptian style sandwiches. Hot mini donuts. An egg club. All right, well, we did a bit of a walk of Union Station, but we'll cover it more extensively in a future video. I'm probably going to grab a bit of a bite to eat. So thanks for joining me on this walk through the Skywalk on towards Union Station. I hope you enjoyed the video, and drop a subscription if you like what you see. Peace.